computer to complete. Yep, there it is. There it is. Now what? Loading, 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 loading. Oh, it's turning to heaven. Heaven is full of polka dots. Oh, buttons. Green button. Purple button. Yellow button. Green button. Pink button. Green button. Yellow button. Red button. Purple button. Red button. Blue, yellow, blue, green, orange, red, purple, green, pink, blue, purple, green, What comes up with this stuff? This is very strange. Okay, that's it. I've had enough of that. Okay. Well, I've done some reading up
All of his
until
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I've done some reading, and I have so far gone through all but
When
one.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All but one ending, so I'm glad I was able to discover most of
Yet
them.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, just take note, if you're watching this prior to playing the game, obviously don't go and play the game now. You know what's going to happen, and it will be boring, so I wouldn't understand why anyone's watching this video right now anyway, unless they are stuck. Then again, my videos aren't really tutorials, they were just meant to be me discovering my way through this silly, stupid game. Anyway,
Here's the
yes,
door.
there we go. This is the last ending I haven't done, according to the interwebs. Did I trick you? Did I trick you? Have I confused you? I wasn't open before. Say the same thing. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the bosses suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. That is a different saying to what it was about 2 hours ago. I'm gonna go down these stairs anyway, because that's what it is dictating for me. Doors open again. Oh, what's me going way back to the beginning again? That's harsh. Sick of this corridor, sick of seeing this green fucking leaf. Stupid, blinding windows. Are they windows or are they just wall lights, walls? Next, turn off. So sick of this place. Hey, who opened you door? I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, it's just a back room. Oh, loading. Loading. Oh, you are now leaving. Yes. Escape pod bay. Floor 760. I'm on floor 754. Go up. Floor 55. Excellent, that's a good thing. Going up. Floor 56. Going up. That's good, that's a good thing. Just hoping we get to floor 560 that he doesn't shut the door and then teleport me back to base or something stupid. Back to my office. Back to you know, this game, if there's no good ending here, that this game has no ending. There's nothing you can achieve. You know, maybe if you could disarm the bomb in the control room, that would be an achievement, I think. That would clearly, you know, sum up this game well, but this yeah, bit of a disappointment. But certainly keep me amused for 2 hours. We're going on 3 hours. Escape pod, launch bay. Better not launch me into space. Nope, or just put me in a dark room. Flashing thing. Oh. Yeah. That doesn't look like an escape. Oh, yes it does. What happened? What's happening? Is that a glitch? Is my screen glitched? No. No, 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 no. Come on. Oh, how disappointing. I didn't even get to the escape pod and it stopped. I keep doing it though. Not doing that again. Yeah, so the last thing to do is go back to the museum.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
The only thing I can go back to is the museum, because I didn't explore the museum.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You know, I didn't take the option of not answering the phone call, so maybe that's something else I can...
Here's the door, just go. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Well, no, obviously.
Although this passageway had the word Escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
So he can predict the future, but he can...
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
You know, he came up with this
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Who honestly thought of this storyline and this game of nothingness and walking around and... You know, who... They knew they're not going to sell many copies of this. They would have made nothing from it. Amusing, but... Yeah.
As the machine whirred
All I
into
gotta say
motion
about it.
and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
I don't even understand this movie, why there's this thing. I don't understand where this goes.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.